Greek government is once again coming to the realization they cannot buy their way out of trouble with their weight in souvlaki. And what some airlines did in the wake of 8 people dying in a Philadelphia train wreck could be considered smart marketing or taking advantage of tragedy. Line them up. Let's get the numbers from the Newsmax Director of Financial Newsletters, the Money Master, Jeff Yastine. Jeff, good Monday to you.
Same to you.
What do we got on Wall Street today?
Yeah, we had a pretty decent day. We had the Dow hit a new all-time high today. It finished up 21 points. The S&P 500 also finished with a new high, a marginal new all-time high, up 6 points today. The NASDAQ gained 30, but it's still just a little bit below where it was, about 3 weeks ago or so. So good day, just the market's grinding higher here. And, really kind of a news vacuum outside of that. All
right, let's talk some news here, maybe, and a grinding to the halt here. Greece and their creditors, well, they're making progress in the talks, but still, is there any optimism to think that come the deadline here, Greece is going to get this bailout taken care of?
I think they will. To me, it's like, you go into a car dealer and you're trying to negotiate on a deal and you want to walk away, or you're attempting, like you're making it sound like you're going to walk away, and the dealer's making it sound like he's being a tough guy too, but both of you want to do a deal. These two sides, they want to do a deal, but they're going to go to the wall and trying to make it happen and appease the politics on both sides. Earlier today, there was a news flash that came out that said that the president of the European Commission had okayed various aspects of the deal, which included emergency cash so Greece would not default over the summer, as well as a little more budget looseness regarding the targets that the Greeks have to make in their operating budget. That deal then that news came out, and at the same time was sort of not really denied, but was really turned more of a leak. So you're going to see a lot of this as both sides kind of work the angles.
Something I think we have to be concerned with here at home. President Obama wants to expand credit to 45 million potential deadbeats, some of them even illegal immigrants. The credit files, these people have credit files that are spotty enough, they don't even score for a risk on these people. Jeff, please make some common sense of this.
Well, let me take the other side of this, because a lot of people who fall into that category, the folks at Fair Isaac, that's where the FICO score comes from. The folks at Fair Isaac have been experimenting with a system that takes into account other forms of abilities to show how how good they are at paying their bills. And that alternative system, if you Google it, they found that actually there's about 50 million more people that would get higher credit scores that currently don't get any kind of a credit score. So, and if you don't have access to a credit score, if you don't get one because of your work history, et cetera, you're completely excluded, which means what do you turn back to? You go to the payday lenders where you're paying 500% annual interest versus 18 or 20 or 25% annual interest.
All right, so we have to watch both sides of this and see how it all shakes out. 45 seconds, here we go. This kind of caught me. After the Amtrak disaster in Philadelphia, the airlines that fly that route between Washington, New York, Boston, they jacked up their fees. I mean, if traveling from Washington to Boston, the price is almost $600. That almost smacks of taking advantage of a tragedy.
This is a result of what we all see it when we go to book prices. Dynamic pricing on the internet for most anything from baseball tickets to, as we've seen, airline tickets for some time now. If they're in high demand, you're going to see higher prices on those. I don't think it's really something with the airlines. It's the computers, and it's just the result of living in this very market-based environment that we do these days.
I'm in big trouble. I remember when you could take a $99 flight from LaGuardia to Washington, D.C. and go for the day. Remind everybody to please go to Newsmax.com, click on the Finance tab, find out what Jeff Yastine and the entire crew have going for you 24/7, 365. Get all your financial news here. Jeff, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Ed.
All right, stay with us because the arena is next.